Said, welcome class to lesson 2-8. Our goal today is that strong mathematicians can use different methods of multiplication to multiply a 2-digit number by a 1-digit number. So take out your notebook, your pencil, write today's date on the top of your lesson, write the lesson number down, and let's begin. So now we know the three methods of multiplication. I have to write this down because we've been practicing these for the last couple of days, last couple of lessons. We've had the place val lesson, this should say place value section method, the area model, expanded notation method, and the algebraic notation method. You think spell check would have caught that for me? I guess not. So those are the three methods. We're going to see those all in action today. So right now, Judy walks 7 miles every day. She currently has a streak of 48 days. How many miles has she walked during her streak? You can see we have the place value method, or the area model as we call it. So we're going to solve it using this method. So we have 7 times 40 equals, and we've got 7 times 8. See if you can beat me to them and put these answers down before I do. 7 times 8 is 56. And 7 times 40, well, we got the 0 in the ones place. 7 times 4 is 28 tenths, so I have 280. I'm going to add 280 plus 56. And we're going to get an answer of 6. See, make sure your number's good. There we go. 3, carry the 1, 3. 336, but remember, it's a word problem, so go find my label. Should be jumping out in your head. And I go back to the question, how many miles has she walked? So 336 miles. So hopefully this one, using the method you have become really good at. So make sure you write this down as another example to go back to as another guide as you continue to do this. Now we're going to use both the L-expanded and algebraic on the same page, so this can help us out. Said Susie has 4 boxes of dolls. Each box has 86 dolls inside. How many dolls does Susie have? So we're going to kind of go and break up our 86 into 80 plus 6. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. We have 80 plus 6. And we know it's 4, all right? And this will still be a 4 right there. Now we know we have to take our 4 in our expanded notation problem and do both parts. So 4 times 80 and 4 times 6. In our distributive property, our algebraic notation method, right, we're timesing this one, and we're also timesing this one because we're multiplying those numbers, both the parts of those numbers. So 4 times 8 into 8 tens would be 32 tens, which means I need a 0 in the ones column. 4 times 6 is 24, and that gives me an answer of 344. I do the same thing. 4 times 80 is 320. 4 times 6 is 24, and when I add those up, my line drifted on me, it would be 344. So you can pause the video again, make sure you write down both methods to really talk about. This is the expanded notation method, so make sure you label, that way in case you need a reference. So this one over here is the algebraic notation method, so make sure you write that one down. But pause the video, write this down to help you with your problems. And now we're going right into it, solving using a numerical method. You can use any method you want. I always ask you to try to do different ones just to try to see if you can get them. And don't be afraid if you make mistakes. It's a little new, a little rough, because things that are new usually take some learning, and we're going to make mistakes, and that's okay. You can always check. We want you to draw the related area model, because I'm pretty sure you feel confident with your area model drawings right now. So if you're not sure, give it a shot. We have 2 problems, 64 times 5. And 6 times 72. So pause the video and see if you can answer those 2 problems. And here is a word problem for you to solve. Lewis has 7 boxes of baseball cards. Each box has 94 cards inside. How many baseball cards does Lewis have? So see if you can use both the expanded notation method and the algebraic method, and make sure you solve this problem. And remember, what I don't think I did is I forgot to label mine, so make sure you label your answer. Good luck. Billy drives 37 miles to work every day. How many miles does he drive in 7 days of working? Any method you want, use the one. It's a word problem. Make sure you label it. And said, be confident in your skills and be willing to try the new ones. As always, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to jot those down or share those out. And if you have any strategies that you use to help you, or even what method you like best, that'd be great to know as well, because that way we can include that idea more in our examples. Thanks for another great lesson.